There was a man, his name is Marcus Garvey.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be speaking about evil spells and how the human being can do evil spell to their enemies. And why you're doing evil spell to your enemies? Because they did you wrong, or you want to remove them from your present. So let's begin with the evil spells of what mankind did for thousands of years. First time and DVD live. This program was designed for educational purpose only and not intend to make any medical claims. If you need assistance, you need to find a medical doctor. The author will not be held responsible for any measure of herbs or root. For more information, go to www.voodoospell.com or call 310-672-6884 for more information. The plan is not to force you to believe in any witchcraft or any magical spells, because these are not things that you learn in school. These are natural things. So that's why you don't learn them in school. Things that are not natural, you have to learn in school. Like reading and writing. Those things are not natural. But herbs are natural things. Speaking to the spirit, good or bad, as what you call them. Now, if you want to plant the dead, when I say dead, I mean the spirit. What you would do at midnight, you would go to the grave with some cooked rice. You'd cook the rice and then you would put it into a container that you can seal properly. For instance, this would be the cooked rice. Then you would take the rice to the grave and you'd take the lid off. Then you would call the spirit name and you would tell the spirit that you have some food for him or eat. Your mind. Pharaoh, Moses, Goliath, David, the whole magician. Let me show you one thing that I have here. I have a frog here, maybe you can't see too good. It's in a cage. So I put it in a cage that he don't get away, because they like to get away a lot. So as I said, Moses used the frogs, and the frog is a animal that have medicinal purpose with it in itself. And it's a magical animal. You can do wonders with this animal if you know what to do with it. So I'm going to show you a magical spell that been done by the older men in time gone. See, he's trying to stand up as a man here. And I'm having problem putting on the string and the feet, because I'm kind of running out of time too. But I hope I can show you this spell before my time expired. If you don't see it in this program, you'll see it in another program. Here's the frog. Now I'm going to tie the frog up upside down. He's trying to get away here now. But he's not going to get away from me, because I'm the one that tied him up. I'm subduing him. It's a boy too, see? So I said him. The ladies is outside in the cage. So see what I'm doing? I'm subduing this frog. I'm tying it up. It has so much medicinal purpose. I'm going to give you one spell from this frog right now. You see, in the book you call the Bible, Moses take the dust of the earth and sprinkle it, and there was frogs, like many frogs going to Pharaoh's house. As you know that Moses grew up in Pharaoh's house. Now, if you take this frog and you tie it upside down and put a green dish underneath, see, it will drop white substance out of his mouth like milk. But you must tie it up that he cannot see you, because it will be in terror and it will not die. And when the white substance comes out, you must save it, and it will dry up from the from the moist. It will dry itself. And you know, people that have epilepsy, or you call it fit, if you will not have fit anymore, the fit will goes away from the body. Never have fit anymore. And that is one of the spells that I'm going to give you from the frog. And I have 1,000 spells from the frog, because he has so much medicinal purpose. And he's an animal. And the government themselves use these animals for medicine. And they add chemical to the medicine. You know, you eat the legs of the frog, and the frog is a poisonous animal. Huh? It's a poisonous animal, and you eat the legs. Every 6 months, this frog disappears into the earth, and it put a veil over her face like a virgin girl. You know a virgin girl? She have a veil. Huh? Do you know where she has the veil? Not on her face. That's why she's a virgin. Huh? She got a veil. And if you break that veil before time, the government will lock you up. Or the parents will lock you up. Because she's a virgin, and you should not break.
As you can see here, I have a live frog. Frogs and toad look the same. Only difference, one is larger. See this frog in my hand? If you go to the river before the sunrise and take this frog and cut the tongue out. See, he got a tongue in his mouth. Let's see if we can help in his mouth. See, he's trying to push the thing away. Close his eyes. Well, we can. Anyway, he got a tongue in his mouth and he do not have teeth. If you cut the tongue out of the frog mouth before the sunrise and take it and you put it on a woman, she will reveal all her secret to you. Close up. Let's see if we can look close up to the frog. He's not helping in his mouth. If you take the eyes out of this frog, see both eyes before sunrise, and a woman that's with child, if you take these eyes and you put it, she will have a speedy recover and feel no pain of childbirth. That is another spell from the frog. Here is another spell of this frog. Do you know people that have tuberculosis? See, he's trying to stand up. Tuberculosis is a disease of the lungs. If you go to the river or a running stream before the sunrise and you hoping, let's see if we can get this mouth open this time. See? He's pretty smart because he can push the thing away with his feet. Let's see if we can help in his mouth. He kind of had it closed. Anyway, he don't want to help in his mouth. So, if you can help in his mouth, it's not hard to do. If you help in his mouth and you spit into the mouth, you will be cured of your disease. This animal that I have right here, he got so much magical power that you cannot believe how much magical power this frog have. Here is another magical spells of this frog. See in the head of the frog, see right here, in his head, close his eyes down, they go down. See how they go down? Now we open his eyes, they go back up. Look. Open back up and they get big. In the head of this frog, there's a thin kind of gristle like a dime. If you hang him upside down and wait until he die, and then you cut his head and take that dime out of his head. If you put it into a